You know, we're always told to be grateful for the big, obvious things in life. But what about the things we can't see? I'm talking about those complex, humming networks that are always working in the background, just to make our modern world, well, possible. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on one of the most important and maybe one of the most overlooked of them all.
Just think about it for a second. That cup of coffee you had this morning, the new book that just showed up at your door, or, hey, even the very screen you're watching this on right now. It all seems so simple, right? But there's this incredible hidden story behind how every single one of those things found its way to you. So, how does it all actually happen?
Well, to get that answer, we have to explore what we're calling the invisible network. Now, you might know it by its more official name, the global supply chain. But honestly, it's so much more than just a business term. It's a massive, living, breathing system of people, processes, and technology, all working together in perfect harmony.
And this, right here, is the thing you absolutely have to remember. This isn't just a story about trucks and ships and robots. At its very heart, this is a human story. It's a story about thousands upon thousands of dedicated professionals whose work touches our lives every single day, even if we never, ever see them.
So, who are these people? Let's take a look. Let's meet some of the unsung heroes who really are the human engine driving this entire global network. It really takes an army of different people to make this whole thing work. Think of it kind of like a giant relay race. It all starts with the planners. They're the strategic thinkers, balancing what we all want with what's actually available. They pass the baton to the buyers, who are carefully negotiating for all the right parts and materials. Then you've got the warehouse and plant teams, the folks on the ground making sure everything is safe and ready to ship. And of course, you've got the drivers, the ones who literally connect all the dots and bring it right to our homes. And overseeing it all, leaders and educators who are constantly building a stronger, smarter future for the whole field. And wow, this quote just nails it, doesn't it? Their work is absolutely essential. It's done, often without any big fanfare or a pat on the back. But its impact is felt in every community, every single day.
Okay, so we've got this amazing, diverse group of people. But how in the world do all these different roles across all these different companies work together so seamlessly? Well, that's where we see the two big forces that connect all the links in this incredible chain. It really boils down to two key things. The first one is the heartbeat of the entire operation: collaboration. This is that human connection, people working together, suppliers, manufacturers, logistics partners, all finding creative ways to solve problems as a team. And the second part, that's the brains, innovation. This is all the technology that helps everyone work smarter, react faster, and make way better decisions based on actual data.
And we're not just talking about some vague idea of tech. No, this is a real toolkit that is completely transforming the industry. We're talking about things like predictive analytics to see what's coming, automation to make everything more efficient, artificial intelligence to figure out the best routes, and even something called digital twins, which are basically virtual copies of the supply chain so you can test big changes before you ever try them in the real world. So cool.
All right, so we've met the people and we've seen the forces that connect them all. Now, let's zoom out for a second and look at the big, foundational principles that make this entire system strong enough to handle, well, everything our modern world throws at it.
Turns out, a really healthy, modern supply chain is built on three essential pillars. Let's break them down real quick.
First up, you've got education. In a field that changes this fast, you can bet that learning can never stop. Things like certifications and ongoing training make sure that all these professionals are always ready for what's coming next, which helps keep the entire chain totally future-proof.
Next up is resilience. And I have to say, I just love this definition. It's not just about bouncing back after something goes wrong. No, it's a mindset. It's about taking the lessons you learn from every single challenge and using them to build an even stronger, more adaptable system for the future.
And finally, there's sustainability. This is such a powerful reminder that the goal here isn't just about being efficient or making money. It's about making sure all of this vital work is also creating a positive impact, that it can, and absolutely should, help build a better world for all of us.
So let's bring all of this together. We've looked at the people, the processes, the big principles, but why does any of this really matter to you and me in our day-to-day lives?
Because at the end of the day, that invisible network we've been talking about, it's the connective tissue of our modern world. It's that incredible journey from raw materials to a factory, from a warehouse to a delivery truck, and then finally to your front door. It's this amazing system of human dedication and incredible innovation that truly connects every single one of us.
So here's a thought. The next time a package shows up on your doorstep, maybe just pause for an extra second. Think about that planner, the buyer, the person in the warehouse, the driver behind the wheel. Think about that whole invisible network you just saw. And ask yourself, who will you thank for putting your world in motion?